He was really strong. You couldn't hardly, he was just tough. And he was always strong and tough.
As a kid growing up, me and my brother, we used to do a lot of things. One of the things we used to do was play outside. And when we got older, we started to play football.
Yeah, first time Mitch touched the ball, you knew it didn't matter who we were playing, he was going to make something happen.
He's a great guy. I mean, Mitch has always been a great guy. Help you with anything, do anything for you. Just a very nice guy. And if you ever met his family, you understand.
Mitch Nash was the fourth of 8 children in the highly respected family of Rudy and Ruth Nash. The family's backyard and the Boys and Girls Club were where Mitch's athletic skills were developed.
Well, he just liked sports. I remember when he was like 2 and 3 years old. He was really, the doctor even said he was hyper. But on Saturdays, I would see him sit in the floor all day looking at football games with his dad. So I said, something's wrong with this picture. You can sit and be still if you want to. So I noticed from a little bitty boy that he liked sports.
I had met Mitch actually early on at the Boys Club, and we were probably in the 1st or 2nd grade. And some of my early memories of him are just hanging out at the Boys Club after practice or after basketball. Probably 7th grade when we were playing tackle footballs, and we really knew we had something special with Mitch and the guys that surrounded him.
The first time I met Mitch was my sophomore year in high school. We were playing Bartlesville. We played Bartlesville every year. And Bartlesville had this running back that looked like a weightlifter. Mitch was a tough guy to play against. He was unbelievably talented.
As a varsity football player, Mitch amazed opponents and Bruin fans alike as he rushed for a career 3,025 yards and 39 touchdowns. And during his senior year, he was selected to the Oklahoma All-State football team. Mitch also had many talents off the field. His senior year, he was BHS Homecoming King and harbored an amazing talent as a drummer. After being heavily recruited, Mitch received a full scholarship to play running back for the Oklahoma State Cowboys. During his 1985 to 1988 tenure as a Cowboy, he was a 4-year letterman, co-captain, and played in the Gator Bowl, Sun Bowl, and the Holiday Bowl.
Mitch and I went on several recruiting trips together, and it's again a special time for me to remember being with Mitch and just us really kind of having to pinch ourselves a little bit and say, is this really happening? Are we going to go on some recruiting trips together?
He always said that he was going to be OU. He was going to OU.
Coach Switzer and Merv Johnson and Pat Jones and Coach Coker, they were all in Bartlesville at the same time. Kind of as we were getting down to being committed, they were in Bartlesville, and we all knew they were coming to see Mitch.
And he made up his mind he was going to OU. By this time, Jones knocked at the door, and Switzer and them left, and he came in and he talked to him and he said, well, Switzer wanted to redshirt him. And he said, I don't want to be redshirted, I want to play. So I said, well, son, it's just left up to you. You have to do this because it's, you're getting hit. And I think it's your decision. So after Coach Jones left, he decided he would go to OSU.
Mitch was part of the reason Oklahoma State got called Tailback U. We had Mitch Nash, we had Thurman Thomas, we had Barry Sanders. We had running backs that you could put any one of them in the game and any one of them could take it to the house at any point.
And the way it turned out, that spring he got his leg broke. And then Barry came in on the scene. So he didn't feel like he really had the opportunity that he should have had. But I said, this is it, Mitchell. I want you to be where you're supposed to be. If it's not going to be football, you'll be all right. Don't worry about it.
I really do believe if Mitch wouldn't have broke his leg, we might not have heard of Barry Sanders. I truly believe that. If he wouldn't have got hurt, that's how Barry got to move up, when Mitch hurt his leg.
Mitch and his wife Yvonne, both BHS graduates, live in Shiloh, Illinois and have 2 children, Paris and Malcolm.
Mitch, I'm proud of you. Thanking God that you, my brother, we grew up, we had the ups and downs, but you know, I know you got my back, and I want you to know that I got your back, and I love you.
Congratulations on getting put into the Bartlesville Sports Hall of Fame. It's a great honor, and it's well overdue. You're definitely deserving of it.
Mitch, I just want you to know how much that I personally am thankful for you, and I'm thankful for every minute we got to spend together.
I would just say I am grateful. I'm godly proud of you. I think you has done a great job growing up. Your family, I give you credit for being a wonderful father, you know, wonderful husband, and I can't say enough good about you. I love you very much, and thank you for being my son.
Please welcome Mitch Nash.